Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a foundation first impression on the PUR 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. I got mine on sale at Ulta, and this might be the most interesting foundation I've ever tried because it says you can use it as a foundation and a concealer, so we'll see. So if you would like to see a review and a 10-hour wear test, please keep watching. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin and then I will read you guys some information about this foundation. So I'm going in with my e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist first. Prime Natural Radiance Primer in the shade Radiant Pink. So on the box, it just says concealer, unscrew cap to reveal doe foot applicator, apply concealer directly onto imperfections and blend evenly onto skin. For the foundation, using the pump, apply 1 pump of foundation for lighter coverage and 2 to 3 pumps for fuller coverage. Apply directly onto foundation brush and blend evenly onto skin. I have the shade TN1, so I'm assuming that's tan neutral one, but I'll look it up. It might actually be too dark for me right now. Maybe not. But this is what the packaging looks like. So it's just like a plastic bottle, and it said. Okay, so for the foundation, you pull off the cap, and then I guess you unscrew this for the concealer. Yes, so there's the concealer part. How cool would that be though if they made these like 2 separate compartments, and then like the top part was actually the concealer that was like a couple shades lighter, and then this was the foundation. That would be cool. So I'm on Ulta.com. Like I said, I got mine on sale, but full price. This is $36. It has 4 stars. You get 1 full ounce. It says redefine complexion perfection with PUR's groundbreaking longwear foundation and concealer. 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. Formulated to instantly mask blemishes and imperfections, leaving behind a natural skin-like finish. This multi-purpose complexion miracle serves as both a foundation and concealer with unique dual applicator component for quick and easy application. Conceal blemishes, dark spots, imperfections with the targeted doe foot applicator, or achieve flawless all-over coverage with the pump. Packed with skin-loving ingredients, this longwear formula helps protect skin against environmental stressors like pollution and high-energy visible blue light for a healthier-looking complexion. This says it has the energy complex that has a combination of ginseng, green tea, and vitamin B that helps boost the skin's natural metabolism and rejuvenate the skin's appearance. Lingonberry extract helps protect skin against abuse caused by high energy visible blue light. Polysaccharide film provides a protective breathable film on skin to help shield skin from environmental stressors like pollution. Then it just says how to use concealer. Use the doe foot applicator to apply concealer directly under imperfections or dark spots. Blend using complexion brush not included. And then the foundation, apply 1 to 2 pumps of foundation directly onto face using your finger. Which is weird because the packaging says apply directly to a brush. So like I said, I have the shade TN1, which is the shade Latte. This is light tan skin with neutral undertones. So maybe it will be okay, we'll see. And as far as I can tell, this comes in 40 shades on Ulta.com. So as always, I'm going to be doing this side with a damp sponge and this side with a brush. So I'm just going to, I guess, pump out 2 pumps on here on this palette that I have. This does feel thicker, like a thicker foundation. Ooh, I think the shade is going to be perfect. So I'm just going to apply this with my finger. That is like the perfect shade match. Or am I crazy? Then I'm going to blend it out with my Sonia Kashuk sponge. This is like the perfect shade for me right now, I think. I say that and then I go back to edit this video and it's like totally off. It's blending out really nice. Did it say if this was like a matte foundation or what? Natural skin like finish. I mean, to me, it almost feels like it has a matte finish. So that's 2 pumps of the foundation with the damp sponge. So I'm going to do 2 more on the other side with my Tarte foundation brush. So I think it looks okay with the sponge, but I think just off the bat I like it better with this brush. So I think my favorite way to apply this would be with the brush and then over with the sponge. But 4 pumps I think gave me like almost full coverage, which I usually like light medium coverage foundations and the full coverage concealer. But I really like the shade of this. I think it would be really nice on the days too where you don't want to wear a full face of makeup, but in my case, like I have a lot of like blue and green veins underneath my eyes, and then I have some busted like capillaries or broken capillaries or whatever on my face as well, like around my nose that I like to cover. So since this is pretty much like my skin tone exactly, so it would be nice to use this as a concealer, like they say that you can, just to put it right here, because if it's gonna match my skin tone already, I think that it would look good. Because normally if I'm just gonna wear concealer and that's it, all my concealers are like really light, so I feel like it almost brings attention to my face that I'm wearing only concealer. But I think since this is like pretty much dead on to my skin tone or whatever, that if I was to apply it like the concealer, you wouldn't be able to tell. So I think I might actually try that with this foundation, especially with having a baby on the way. Well, I guess by the time you guys see this video, she'll be here, but it'll be nice if I can just throw a little bit of this on and like be done for the day. So this is what my skin looks like up close, and right now I'm dry and then combination, but when I'm not pregnant I'm like all over dry. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks really good. I think it's more of like a matte finish than natural, what they say, natural skin-like finish. To me it's more matte, not like super matte to where it's like overly drying, but it's not dewy, it's not luminous, it's like none of that. But I do think it looks really good, and I really like the shade. I haven't used this in a while, and this is like one of my favorites. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I'm gonna go ahead and apply just a little bit of this. And I have this e.l.f. Sculpting Concealer Brush. It's okay. So I'm gonna use that just to apply this Becca stuff. I pretty much just put this in the inner corner and then I'll blend it out. I'm just gonna take my ring finger and press that in. So for concealer, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light Medium. I can't remember what I thought of this. I think this is pretty yellow. Yeah. I don't even know, honestly, if they make this concealer anymore. I used to really like it. And then I'm just going to use my Morphe G38 to press that in. And then everything else with my sponge. I think the foundation and the concealer look really nice together. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring, and I'm just going to take my Benefit Quickie Contour Stick in the shade Hula. And I'm going to use my Real Technique sculpting brush. And then my Artis Oval 3 brush for my nose and my lips. So this is what my skin looks like with the foundation, concealer, and the cream contour. So I'm just going to apply some powder because I still feel a little sticky. And I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium. And then this is my Morphe E41 brush. To set my under eyes, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and then I'm going to go on top of that with my KKW Beauty Brightening Powder in the shade 1. So this is what my skin looks like up close with foundation, concealer, cream contour, and powder. I think it looks really nice. To me though, it's definitely like a matte finish. I know I said it with powder, but before then it was still like a matte. I don't know if I would say this is like a skin-like finish per se, but I do like the finish of it. I think it looks nice, like flawless, like kind of like airbrushed in a way. So it is 2:53 right now, so we'll just go ahead and make 3 o'clock the call time. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to let you guys know what I think. So I'm back. I'm going to tell you guys everything that's on my face. For bronzer, I use the Hoola Benefit bronzer. For blush, I use this Jordana blush in the shade Touch of Pink, which I don't know why, because it's definitely a peachy shade, but these are really good blushes. I have a few of these. For highlighter, I use the Eyelossery times Dose of Colors highlighter in the shade Soulmate. For brows, I just used my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Blonde. I used a Ulta brow powder in the shade Blonde. And then I used the Brow Gal Tinted Fiber Brow Gel or whatever it is. And then a ColourPop eyebrow pencil for the tails. For lips, I used my LA Girl Ultimate Lip Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Nonstop Nude. These are really good lip liners too if you're looking for some like cheap inexpensive ones. And then for lips, I used my Rimmel and Kate Moss, what is this? Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick. This is in the shade 45. It's in this kind of like peachy nude container, and then this is the shade right here. So this is a really good like everyday shade. To set my face, I just used my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the shade Gold Light. I've used this probably 5 to 10 times already, and I thought it would leave like a glow, but it doesn't. So I guess I just really don't understand the point of it. And then I use the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Setting Spray. For mascara, I use the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, which this is like one of my favorites. And you can see like my lashes, they do not look very good right now. They look really clumpy and spidery because this is not a mascara that you should try to recurl after you apply it. Like some mascaras, you know, you can apply them, wait for them to completely dry, and then go back in with the eyelash curler and curl them and they'll stay up. This just got really clumpy and it was a mess. So I do not suggest doing that. But this is a really good alternative to the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I actually prefer this one over that one, but I really like it. So that's everything on my face. I think everything went on really nice. I'm really happy with this foundation. I'm definitely happy with the foundation shade, like so happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here and I will see you guys for my first check-in in about 4 hours. Hey guys, so I'm back with my 4-hour check-in. It's 7:20 right now. I haven't even looked, so hopefully it looks good. I did look about like an hour after I applied it, and I really liked how like airbrushed my skin looked and like smooth that it looked, and I snapped it to a couple people and told them to check it out, so that's a good thing, right? So it still looks pretty good. It did go into these creases that I have right here. Not all my foundations do that, so I always look here and then I always look around my mouth, and it did go into this crease here. And then I did like a lipstick swatch, so I took off like 20 lipsticks or whatever, but it doesn't look bad. Like it did rub off obviously when I was taking all the lipsticks off, but one thing that I did notice is I feel like My under eyes are like super creased, and that's a little weird to me. Like this eye, there's a bunch of creases underneath here. So I think it was the Maybelline Master Conceal that did that, because I almost always set my concealer with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I almost had a brain fart. And then the KKW Beauty Brightening Powder, and it doesn't always crease. So I don't think that concealer like goes very well with this foundation. But other than that, everything looks really good. I think that I could have definitely gotten away with applying less, because I think I ended up applying 4 pumps, right? 4 or 5 pumps, and I think I could have done my whole face in 2. So I'll zoom you guys in real quick so you can see what 4 hours of wear looks like. I think when I see you guys in another 4 hours, I'm gonna have to powder right here. I just know it. I just know it. But yeah, looks really nice and smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and I'll see you guys back in about 4 hours for my 8-hour check-in. Hey guys, so I'm back with my 8-hour check-in. It's 11:12 right now, and I think I am gonna powder just a little bit because I want to see if I get like any more oily like in my T-zone and stuff like that. But other than that, everything still looks really nice. Like this is definitely a foundation that I'll continue to wear. So I'm just going to be using my Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. That powder just made it look like I just applied this foundation, and it's been on for 8 hours. So this is what my skin looks like after 8 hours of wear. Still looks pretty good. So I will see you guys back here for my final check-in in 2 hours. Hey guys, so I'm back with my final check-in. I love this foundation. I'm definitely going to try it out as like a concealer the next couple of days, but I like it. I think this would be a good foundation for dry and oily skin and combination, because right now I'm dry in combination. I like it. I think it looks so good in pictures. It looks so like airbrushed and flawless. Like I'm so happy with it. I absolutely love the shade of it, and I think I'm gonna wear it to the hospital when I have this baby. Like I said, you guys would have she'd already been born by the time you see this video, but I think I'm gonna wear it for that because it looks really good in pictures, and I just want like a little like something on my face. Like I'm not gonna do like a full glam or anything, but I definitely am gonna wear this to the hospital. So let me know if you guys have tried out the PUR 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Long Wear Foundation and Concealer, and what you think in the comments below, and your skin type and like all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later.